Doja Cat is standing up for herself once again on social media following an uproar from fans feeling concerned for her mental health after she went live on Instagram revealing she'd shaven her head and then proceeded to shave off her eyebrows.
People think that for some reason I'm like not well because I don't have hair on my face or my head.
I'm just fine. I'm doing dandy.
That's what I'm saying. I'm rich, I'm fine. Like everybody, just the whole like, are you okay, queen? It makes me want to rip my, I guess the hair that I have left out.
People in the chat were extremely worried in the chat the entire time she was live, guys. All of the comments were literally people in a frenzy of worry, wondering if everything was okay with her, and just assumed that she was doing this because something was going on in her life and questioned her sanity. People said, are you having a Britney Spears head shaving meltdown right now? What happens to you? Why? Oh, she's having a mental breakdown. What in the world is going on with you? I think maybe some people relate a celebrity shaving their head to the incident with Britney Spears, where she was painted out to be someone going off the deep end. When, if you guys have seen a lot of Britney documentaries and really looked into everything that went down with Britney and how she was portrayed in the media, that moment for Britney is a moment for her to be in control of her life, make a decision for herself, yet the press at the time wanted to make it seem as though she was going crazy. I also think that when Miley Cyrus cut her hair, people were in a state of shock and equated it to her going crazy as well. And it's just so interesting how hair is such a big focus and how some people equated that to mental health status. But Doja Cat was clapping back. She was not going to stand for people thinking that just because she shaved her head and her eyebrows, they should be concerned in any way. And she wanted to set people straight and let them know that assuming something like that and making bold claims is not appropriate.
Everybody being like, you're on drugs and you're crazy and what has she done to herself and you need help. You need, like, don't be afraid to, like, you need to seek help. That stuff is so, it's really heavy. It's a heavy thing.
In the live, it was over an hour. When she did shave her eyebrows, her head was already shaven by the time she had started the live. And she was talking for a really long time in the beginning before she even got into her brows. And she was telling everyone why she shaved her head, why she wanted to do it, saying that she was so happy about the decision. It was going to be so much easier for her to do fun looks, wear wigs. It was going to lay flatter. She could do any sort of like colored buzz cut and it would just look so good now that she had like a shaven head.
I'm obsessed with it. I feel like I was never supposed to have hair anyway. I like don't like having hair. I never liked having hair. I cannot tell you one time since the beginning of my life that I've ever been like, this is cool. I just do not like to have hair.
So she's clearly saying she's never liked having hair on her head. And further into this live, she goes on to say that she should maybe do her brows. She thought it was absolutely hilarious. And she actually went on to shave her brows.
Should I do it for clout? Should I bick my eyebrows for clout? I'm gonna bick my eyebrows for clout on cam right now. There's a bunch of yes, and then there's a bunch of no. Yeah, I'm doing it.
I don't think everyone that made comments caught the live from the start, honestly, because if you watched it from the start, you would know that this was just something fun she was doing. She was just being her and there was no issues. Like, I don't know. And even in this video where she is shaving off her brows, you could see that after she was looking through the comments as she was on live, reading through them and trying to let people know once again that this was all just for clout. This was to be funny. And she definitely was feeling some type of way just seeing the comments scroll through in front of her face.
I shaved my eyebrows for clout.
So So when she went on afterwards to make a whole explanation video on her Instagram page addressing everything, she really wanted to set the record straight for everybody that she was fine, but she also wanted to say that people shouldn't be correlating hair with mental health and that it's really weird that people are doing that.
But I'm chill, and like I want you guys to not be, if you really have, you know, love for me and you really are concerned about me, I do want you to know that like this isn't like a cry for help or an issue of any sort. This is just me having no hair.
And I think anyone can appreciate a check-in from time to time. It's comforting to know someone cares about your mental health, and I think it's important to make sure your friends and family are okay. I think it's also okay for people to want to know how others are and give them support if needed, or at least just let someone know that you are there for them in case they're ever feeling some type of way. There are plenty of young TikTokers who have been extremely open about their depression and anxiety and really open up to their audience about how they're doing. So I feel like there are a lot of people that are really comfortable with just assuming if someone isn't taking like a selfie or a posed photo, it's something that there's something to have some worry over. Now, the problem really comes in when people just assume, and the assumptions are not nice. They are, you need help, get help, seek help, you are seriously ill. It's comments like that that are really, really the issue and are really what's frustrating her, because she just felt like it was so weird and so wrong for people to just think no hair, not okay. And she really tried to explain that she has always just posted whatever she wanted on social media. It's always been this silly, funny place not to be taken too seriously. So she doesn't know why people would take her shaving her head as something to be concerned over when it should just come off as her being her. And I think with Doja having such a big audience now, a lot of people maybe hear one song, two songs and think, okay, yeah, I like her, follow. And don't take the time to get to know her as an artist or see everything that she posts or everything that she's posted in the past. They don't really get her humor or maybe watch interviews of her, which is fine. But when you don't know someone and then you make an assumption, that's when this whole mess of a situation happens.
It's kind of funny because I always was the person to be like posting dumb shit on the internet. I got famous off of that. So it's just funny to me that people are in any way like shocked. It's actually sad that I have to explain this stuff. I have a lot of people, a lot of eyes on me. I have a lot of followers. So, you know, not every single one of them is cool. Not every single one of my followers is kind. Not every single one of my followers is, you know what I mean? Like some of y'all are following me, but you don't have my best interest at heart, and you really do have the ability to hurt me.
And even though she doesn't think that warrants people the right to question her mental health, she did want to once again reassure those who genuinely did feel concerned for her that she is okay.
I really do appreciate you guys being like concerned. I don't appreciate the randoms who are in here probably right now who are like, you're sick. Like, it's just not cool to like diagnose people that you don't know.
So that's what's going on with Doja Cat. That's what she said to calm everyone down and put those in their places that thought she was going crazy. So she's happy, she's looking good, she's feeling good, and there were just so many opinions coming from all over with this one. And I definitely just want to get your opinion on the whole hair situation, how people have equated hair with mental health. Definitely a big conversation to be had, I feel, because it's true. Anytime a woman has really gotten like a big haircut, people always equate it with a breakup or a fresh start because something is going on. It must be like something bad. And I just want to know, like, where did that come from? Where did that originate from? Because this is a very crazy thing to think about. But that is that. I love you guys. Let me know if you guys are getting any major haircuts in the comments below. But I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys.